Last question. Hi, Ian, Bill, and Forrest. Can you share all the tokens you are holding so far for this bull run? And also, what are the tokens you might carry onto the next long bear market? Example, Ian mentioned about Helium, HNT. Yes, we can. Okay, so let me pull up my trusty Blockfolio here, and I'll go through what I'm currently holding. So basically, I've not sold any of the cryptocurrencies I've mentioned this year. So I have Ethereum. So here, I'll go in order of my largest holdings, right? So I have Ethereum, Matic, Helium, Audio, Filecoin, which has been on a tear. That's done a 50x from token sale from the ICO back in 2017. I've not sold any Filecoin. I have some Chromia, all the way back from their ICO back in 2018. I've been selling that one, taking profits on the regular. I sold about 20% about 2 weeks ago or last month. Sorry, about 2 weeks ago. I have wrapped Ethereum. I have Benchmark Protocol. I purchased some Siren. This is a derivatives protocol. We shared this with the customers about 1 or 2 weeks ago. So if you're a customer, we showcased that project to you. I have Perp, which is Perpetual Protocol. I have Vesper Finance, 1inch, Tornado Cash, Arma, P Network, Idle Finance, OPM, staked Ethereum. That's how I'm kind of getting exposure to ETH 2.0 through staking. LDL, which is Lido, Uniswap, and Synthetics. So that's what I'm currently holding. Honestly, I plan to hold all these for a while, probably all the way until end of Q2. Maybe in Q3, if any of them are not performing, then maybe I'll revisit. Now, I am kind of running low on Ethereum because lots of my ETH is either invested in these projects or I'm adding it onto LP as an LP for staking and yield farming. So I will have to take some profits on some projects. But for me, if the projects I don't plan to sell anytime soon, meaning definitely not this year, is Helium Network. I know I'm becoming a broken record, but the reason why I'm very bullish on Helium is this. Helium essentially is building a network, right? So if you understand Metcalfe's law, a network gets more useful the more people join this, right? That's why telephones, they basically follow Metcalfe's law, the internet, right? So if you ask yourself this, would you sell the internet? If the internet was a stock or a token, would you sell the internet in 1996? In 2000? In 2010? No, because the internet gets bigger and bigger and bigger. The internet is going forwards, not backwards. And to me, Helium Network is a decentralized network. Every single month, as more people join the network, it gets even more useful. It follows Metcalfe's law. So I don't need the money now. So why would I sell Helium, right? It sounds crazy, but makes me even more bullish, right? I do plan to launch a validator. Right now, they're going through some test phase of validators. Once I have an open weekend, which is pretty rare, I hope to go through using AWS, maybe DigitalOcean, and fire up a node because the API on that is also pretty high. But that's the one, honestly, I don't plan to sell. It's kind of like mining Bitcoin back in 2013. I mean, if you sold Bitcoin back in 2013, you thought you're taking profits, but looking back at where the price of Bitcoin is now, you probably have lots and lots of regrets, right? Because I'd rather sell, honestly, even my Ethereum, I'd rather take profits on Ether than sell my Helium network. That's how bullish I am. But let's go to Bill. What are you currently holding?
All right. Well, in line with what I said, I moved a large allocation to Bitcoin, particularly after I saw what the visual trends indicator had to say. I kept positions in Perp and Alpha, and obviously some ETH, but I went to Bitcoin. I mean, it's almost like going to a stable coin with an option for it to rocket higher, because I don't see a reason for altcoins to go down by themselves unless the dollar goes up. I just think the most likely scenario, if altcoins underperform, it's because there's some kind of gigantic upside catalyst in Bitcoin.
All right. Thank you, Bill. Let's go to Forrest.
Yeah, I'll run through my portfolio real quick in no particular order after the first couple. My largest two positions are Polkadot because I love that you can stake it for 12% and I'm bullish on it long term. And Audius, even though I just took out my initial stake that I put into Audius, I initially put like 15% of my portfolio in, and once it 3 to 4x, I took out my initial stake, but I still have one of my largest positions in my portfolio in Audius. I have a large speculative position in Nano. It's performed kind of on par with the rest of the market, but it's a digital cash solution that I'm very bullish on. Chainlink, Cardano, Uniswap, Rarible is a small cap that I'm in, and it's because I got the airdrop, and that airdrop was initially worth like 30 or 40 bucks. Maybe it was like 70 bucks, but now it's worth almost $1,000. Sandbox, I just picked up a little bit of Sandbox when they listed on Gemini. I think it's probably overbought, but the Sandbox is essentially a decentralized version of Minecraft, and they made it so that people can port in all the work that they've done and everything they've built on Minecraft. So I thought that was really, really interesting. And as a potential long-term hold, just to put a little bit of my portfolio in, I'm kind of bullish on that. And I like the narrative of people or projects being able to bring in non-crypto people. And if you can bring in kids through a video game that's like Minecraft, I think that's huge, especially when there's microtransactions and NFTs built into that platform. That's not really a small cap gem anymore. It's rank 120. It's over 550 million market cap. Ethereum, Bitcoin, Rari Capital, and then I've got a little bit of money in Soda Finance. Again, kind of just an NFT narrative play. And then obviously I've got some DeFi LP stuff going on, Balancer, Uniswap, Badger DAO, Bancor Network, Sushi Swap, stuff like that.
All right. Thank you, Forrest. All right. People love your portfolio there.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.